Today is Sunday, March 11th, and I'm going to do a few videos. The first one is going to be for a White Sox friend of mine for the shoulders, and we're going to talk a little bit about rotator cuff strengthening, periscapular or shoulder blade strengthening, and just a couple of shoulder concepts from that. So what we're going to think about, to me, mixing the hand position up with different types of shoulder strengthening movements can be a good thing, and just kind of train the muscle from different angles and activate the wrist and the forearm at different angles, and I think even activate the periscapulars from different hand movements is good too. So we're going to think about the muscles that pull the shoulder blades back, the rhomboids, the trapezius, and we're going to think about keeping the elbows kind of parallel to the ground. And with the palms up, I like this one for the biceps and the scapular retractors kind of combined. And with the palms in, I like it for the lats ones kind of under your arms, the V shape in the back. And then with the palms down, I kind of like that for the rhomboids, pulling the shoulder blades back with the palms down. So there's a lot of overflow with those movements, with all those different muscles I just mentioned, but to isolate, I think you can really feel the biceps with the palms up, the lats with the palms in, and the rhomboids right between the shoulder blades with the palms down. So I would do, every other day, 2 or 3 sets of each of those to fatigue. Try not to activate the upper trapezius too much. As we talk about in PT, that muscle will elevate and heighten the scapula, and instead of getting a pure retraction movement, we always have to think about that. I'm also going to think about strengthening the serratus anterior for the muscle that pulls the shoulder blade forward. But the serratus anterior also rotates the scapulas laterally. So it's a very functional muscle to train, and it's kind of fun to train too. Anything where you're kind of protracting the shoulder blades or protracting and flexing the trunk is going to get some serratus. I like the arms at about a 45-degree angle for a nice maximal serratus contraction, 45 degrees elevated up, and I like the palms in for that one. And that'd be the punching motion, and that can be again like 2 to 3 sets to fatigue every other day. We're going to think about the 45-degree angle raise, which is the scapular plane, 30 to 45 degrees from the front side angle of the body. I like 45. 30 to 45 has been talked about as being the scapular plane. So to me, palms down is a nice co-contraction of those shoulder blade muscles and rotator cuff muscles that pull the shoulder and the humerus bone into the socket. Palms down is my personal favorite. I know we talk about full can, which would be, with the palms in. And that'll rotate the humerus out, and it'll still be that same scapular or shoulder blade plane we're working. And that one's fine as well. And then palms up as well. We get a little bit more, I think a little bit more of the biceps and full rotation outwards of the humerus. So I would do, switch those angles up, but focus on the palms down movement. That's my personal favorite on that. So those would be, 3 excellent ones for the shoulder blades and rotator cuff. And another favorite of mine would be to do the outwards rotation at different angles of abduction. So we're thinking low outwards rotation, 45 degrees of abduction, 90 degrees of abduction. And we switch the angles with each rep. I just think that kind of hits it from different angles, and you just feel the burn pretty quickly with that. So those would be my favorites for the shoulder, rotator cuff, and periscapular muscles maintenance program. Thank you so much, and have a great one.